Welcome everyone to another startup and automobile documentation. What we're looking at today is a 2007 Honda Civic LX sedan. This Civic sedan is painted in atomic blue metallic. On the key you have the buttons for lock, unlock, and panic. The front door panels have storage areas, and this one does have power windows, locks, and mirrors. It has a gray interior with cloth seating surfaces. Both front seats are manually adjusted. But now that we're behind the wheel, let's go ahead and start the engine. Honda's compact offering, the Civic, is one of the most popular cars in the world. On the one hand, it's always been an excellent choice for those who want something reliable and efficient to get from A to B, and not just that, but with the high-performance versions Honda has made over the years, like the SI and especially the Type R, the Civic can also be something that's a blast to drive for those wanting a fun, engaging driver's car. Then, for even more efficiency, Honda's been making Civic hybrids for some years as well, pretty much ensuring there's a Civic to suit the various wants and needs of a wide range of buyers. The Civic debuted back in 1972 and fast forward in 2025 is now in its 11th generation. This 2007 model represents the 8th generation of the Civic, which was sold in the US market for model years 2006 through 2011. There were in fact two different 8th gen Civics, with the first of which sold in most markets, coming in 2-door coupe and 4-door sedan body styles, and the European market 8th gen Civic, which was built in the UK, being made in 3- and 5-door hatchback form. Canada also got the Acura CSX, which was a more luxurious version of the 8th gen Civic sedan. In North America, 2009 marked a minor facelift for the 8th gen Civic. The US market 2007 Civic came in coupe and sedan body styles. Trim levels for the 07 Civic sedan included DX, LX, EX, Hybrid, and SI. There was also the compressed natural gas-fueled Civic GX made in limited numbers. DX through EX trims used a 140 horsepower 1.8-liter inline-4 engine paired to either a 5-speed manual or 5-speed automatic transmission. The SI got a high-revving 2-liter inline-4 with close to 200 horsepower paired to a 6-speed manual. The Civic Hybrid, offered only as a sedan, paired a 1.3-liter inline-4 ICE with an electric motor for a combined 110 horsepower and used a CVT automatic. The sedan-only GX used a 1.8-liter inline-4 that ran on natural gas and only made 113 horsepower, and it got the 5-speed automatic as standard. Front-wheel drive was standard across the range. So as for the instrument cluster, it is two-tiered. Below here, you have your analog tachometer front and center with a digital info display, and then up above the steering wheel, more towards your general line of sight, you have a digital speedometer and your temperature and fuel gauges. With this display, you can go through it via this button. So you have your trip computers, an odometer, and oil life. It has a 2-spoke designed steering wheel, does have sport grips, and on this side you will find your cruise controls. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. You have a little bit of storage right here, more storage right here, your climate vent for the driver. You have your panel dimmer, and with this button you can go through the info display as seen before, and with this you can also toggle between your miles per hour and kilometers per hour. On this side is your exterior lighting stock, and on this side is your wiper stock. So going down the center of the interior, you have your central climate vents, This one has been fitted with an aftermarket touchscreen head unit. You have your passenger airbag indicator, your hazard light switch. Right here you'll find your set of single zone manual climate controls, very simple, with your fan speed and temperature. Then you have your different zones, max AC, recirculation defrosters. Some storage right here along with a 12-volt power outlet. More storage right here just ahead of the shifter. The parking brake is hand operated. More storage right here. 2 cup holders. Adjustable center console with some storage. Both sun visors do have vanity mirrors. Manually dimming rear view, and your overhead reading lights. There are grab handles at all 4 corners. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and have a look at the engine bay. The driver's window is fully automatic. Something about the driver's door in this car just does not want to keep it open. This Civic is sporting 16-inch 5-spoke alloy rims. The Civic LX is powered by the Honda R18A1 1.8-liter naturally aspirated inline-4 engine. It has an aluminum block end head as well as a single overhead camshaft, 4 valves per cylinder, and Honda's patented IV-Tech technology. Horsepower is rated at 140 at 6,300 RPM, and torque is rated at 128 pound-feet at 4,300 RPM. Setting that power to this Civic's front wheels is the standard 5-speed manual transmission. Running on regular unleaded with a 13.2-gallon fuel tank, updated EPA estimates are 26 mpg in the city and 34 mpg on the highway. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a multi-link rear suspension. The LX trim came with front ventilated disc brakes and rear drum brakes. The fuel cap is on the driver's side. You also have storage on the back door panels. The front passenger seat does have a map pocket on the back. As for rear passenger amenities, well, aside from the grab handle and coat hook right here, there aren't any cup holders or fold-down center armrests. But in terms of the back seat space itself, I'm actually kind of surprised. I was expecting it to be a pretty cramped back seat. I actually wouldn't mind riding in the back of this one, which is pretty impressive, seeing it's, well, a Civic. Not exactly known for being a very roomy car, but I think this interior, they think they did a good job with maximizing the comfort, the relative comfort and spaciousness for this car's size. And of course, a Civic is pretty much a car you just cannot go wrong with. If you want something reliable and efficient and cheap, just get a Civic. And I think these cars are just, well, there's a reason they're as popular as they are. Has a single exhaust. Trunk space in the Civic LX sedan is 12 cubic feet. You can also fold the back seats down for more space. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2007 Honda Civic. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.